Chapter 8, Feminine Rage. 1 year later, Audrey, Patrick, Jessica, and James all pull up in a car to the familiar farm. However, the wood sign at the entrance that once said Wellness Farms now reads Rage Retreat. McKinley runs down the steps of the big house, a far cry from her former self. She's dressed in jeans and a flannel shirt. Her smile is genuine, her eyes alive with the spark that had been missing for so long. "Hello, friends!" she yells, waving enthusiastically. Audrey takes in the scene, marveling at the transformation. Instead of women in colonial dresses, the farm is now filled with the women in sweatpants, baggy jeans, and other clothes clearly not designed for the male gaze. "Wow, this place is different," Audrey says. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream fills the air, followed by more. The group looks around, concerned. "You know, after what happened, I spent a lot of time reflecting. I really wanted to create an outlet where women can come and just let out female rage. You know?" As if on cue, gunshots ring out. The group instinctively ducks, looking around in alarm. McKinley's smile widens, her voice chipper. "That's why I put in the screaming meditation session and the shooting range." She points to the distance where women are lined up, firing at paper targets that look eerily like Stephen. James leans in to whisper to Audrey. "This feels very extreme." "After what happened to her? I get it," Audrey whispers back, a mix of amusement and unease in her voice. "Follow me." McKinley waves them inside. The interior of the house has undergone a dramatic transformation. Gone are the masculine colors and colonial decor. Now, soft greens and pinks dominate. The wallpaper catches Patrick's eye. Watercolor pink poppies with light brown trim. He leans in. "Oh my," he says, realizing the flowers are actually stylized vaginas. Matthew's head pops out of the kitchen, McKinley's youngest balanced on his hip. "I don't know if McKinley told you, but we dating. But don't worry, I treat her right. She's better at riding a horse than I am. Now I can care for this little gal and help out around the house." "Matthew, congratulations," Audrey exclaims, genuinely surprised. "Let me take you up to your room," McKinley says, leading them upstairs. The guest room is bright, with dark green walls covered in gold-trimmed portraits of famous feminists throughout history. Frida Kahlo, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and is that Paris Hilton? "I put some towels out for you," McKinley says, "and don't worry, you can drink the water now. We're no longer using the Woodbridge well. Well, you can say Stephen is. He's very happy down there." "I'm sorry, what do you mean?" Patrick asks. "I thought you said he went on a cruise." "It's an inside joke," McKinley says, winking at Audrey. "Anywho, I'll let you guys get settled. We're making pizza tonight, and everyone's pitching in with chores. The kids love kneading the dough." "Amazing, thank you," Audrey replies, still trying to process her friends and the farm's surreal transformation. McKinley smiles at Audrey's boyfriend. "And it's great to finally meet you, Patrick. Thank you for welcoming me into your lovely home," Patrick says. Once the door closes, Audrey sits on the bed. Patrick looks around the room. "This place is a lot different than what you described to me," he says, a hint of confusion in his voice. "Yeah, McKinley really made it her own," Audrey replies, pride in her tone. "Oh, hey," Patrick says, opening up his backpack. He pulls out a mason jar filled with a purple smoothie. The jar looks eerily similar to the juices the girls made at Wellness Farms a year ago. Audrey's blood runs cold. She grabs at the jar, her voice shaking. "Where did you get this?" "My friend recommended it," Patrick explains, oblivious to Audrey's panic. "His wife was dealing with a lot of stress at work, and he said he got this ad on his feed for healthy wives, herbal remedies. She's really calmed down, and it's helped their relationship. They fight a lot less, and..." Audrey looks up at the sky, a sense of dread washing over her. She screams, "No!" Apparently, Wellness Farms wasn't the only one of its kind. The end. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to let me know and subscribe online. I'm at Kristen Van Nest on all social channels. Thank you!